What's up, beautiful people? In this video I will be taking my beautiful plants over here and putting them into these pots so they can be nice and beautiful for my new flower bed that I am putting together. Okay, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Ooh. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 Hey. Okay, so with this video, like I said, taking these here buckets and I'm going to put those there flowers into these buckets. Now, I do want this area to be nice, beautiful, and arranged nice and beautifully, okay, because it will adorn my flower bed. As you can see how dilapidated it looks right now. I'm gonna make sure this is nice and right, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to do it, what you want to do, things you want to keep in mind, and how to prepare something nice and beautiful, okay? And then we'll talk about layout and arrangement at the end of this video. So with that being said, what I have are these what is it, 16 inch plastic bins that I got from the local big box store. Use all of that, but I did want to make sure I tell you and show you which ones that I have. As you all may have noticed, I have some wood chips already in here because I always like to have a nice wood chip base, which helps with retaining moisture and things like that. But then it also allows me not to have to put so much soil into the bucket, which is not really necessary because they aren't vegetables or anything like that. These are flowers that are going into here, marigolds and things like that, so it'll be good to go. All right, this is a nice amount of soil that it gets to sit into, in which when you water it, it will go down even more, so no worries there. But what I did do in terms of watering is like drill a hole at the bottom. Now I don't know if you'll be able to see the hole, but nonetheless there is a hole at the bottom that I have, because you do want to make sure that the soil can drain. All right, because you do want to make sure soil isn't just sitting on the roots and within the roots of your plants, okay, because you don't want root rot or things like that. And so drilling a hole will do the trick, okay? It'll allow it to flow and to go where you need it to. So with that being said, now I can add the soil, and I'm also add some perlite and some cocoa core to make it all come together, okay? Because as y'all know, that is how I like to do my soil mixes, okay? So let's go ahead and knock that out, add it to the buckets, and then we'll talk about the arrangement of our flowers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so now we have all of that together. We can start to lay out and map out our arrangement for these here buckets or containers, we can call them. And then as you can see, I did do it kind of like below or right at the line, because at this line you want to make sure that your soil isn't all the way at the top, so that when you put your dirt, or excuse me, when you water your plants, it does have a area for your water to sit. But then also too, as you all know, I use a lot of mulch and wood chips and things like that. It allows you to put that protective barrier on top of your plants and things like that as well too. So I did give it a good douse of water, and now I'm just gonna look in and lay out my plants as I want it to be. I'm thinking these are some nice beautiful colors, and so, you know, I'll arrange it properly and respectively to the color. So I'm thinking like something like this. But the beautiful part about leaving them in the pots while you are arranging allows for, you know, creativity to take place, as well as correction if need be and when necessary. So I'm thinking like a nice 4-piece system like that. Probably not though, and then add like these in here, so it'll be a nice full pot when it's all said and done. Something like that. And then I was thinking about putting these bad boys in here as well, knowing that they are annuals. You know, I know I'll be switching those out, which doesn't worry me at all. But I probably won't put these in here. I'll allow these to be a separate type pot and allow these to like kind of have it show. So maybe 2 of these in the back. Oh, I could do it like that. 2 of these in the back, these like that, and then one of the flower ones in the center. Yep, I'll do it just like that. Boom. So that's the arrangement of the flower pot scenario. Boom, just like that. I like it. It's busy, but it's fun at the same time. And I think fun is what we want. I am leaving out one, but it's okay. We'll work it out. We'll find a place for that. One. Probably can plant it inside. Why not? Yep, we'll rock it like that. I wanted to plant these marigolds in there, but probably just have to plant those in a raised bed and just rock it like that. So yep, now that I have my arrangements the way I want it to be, I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, and yeah, I'm gonna just do it one at a time. Or maybe I should put everything aside over there. Oh man, I noticed I lost you all as I was planning this one, but it's a-okay because I'll show you with my second pot what I learned from doing the first pot, which was quite a bit. And so one of the things I learned is that it is ideal to just leave your plant soil in the bed as you are going. Like there's no need of like displacing your soil as I did on the first bed, because honestly it left me a little bit tad bit confused on where everything goes and the orientation of things, which honestly obviously I'm still dealing with. But nonetheless, here we go. And so I will start with the center. I feel like that should be ideal. So let me go ahead and put here the centerpiece. Definitely root bound, ready for some soil, ready for new life, ready for growth. All right, so I'll just pack it in like that. All right, then so from there you can go ahead and achieve your other assets that will adorn your flower pot. So I have this one going in. So make sure the footprint is perfect for it. Go ahead and get that in there. Proceed to replace the soil where it needs to go. And just like that, that one's done. So keeping in mind the orientation that I want, make sure to proceed accordingly. It's always about digging up where you want it to go and then replacing it respectfully, following it. And it's just like that. So it works out of the soil mixture that I have going on, because it helps with the pure light. I have a nice soil that is flexible, movable, and all that good stuff as I'm planting, which aids in the assimilation process of the new flowers. Which I do have some more soil I'll probably add to. All right, so now we have the back area where we have 2 going in. So then, boom, make room for 1. Let's see if I could double up and make room for both. So you do want to make sure you have soil between your plant and your container or your bucket or your gardening pot. You want to make sure that, and then once that is secured, then you just go ahead and lightly squeeze the bottom just to loosen it up. That's the purpose of the squeeze. And ever so gently, ever so slightly, bring up your plant, place it in the new home. And so I would say don't mind the plants, because it is kind of like midday, and so they have been out here in the sun, probably in ways in which it wasn't before, because they were in a shaded area when we purchased them. So they're probably like shocked, like, whoa, what is all of this sun? All right, so now that those are in there, looks like I want it to look nice and full, vibrant. I already have some, I don't know what that is. I don't want to call it a bee if it's not a bee. I already have a flying insect coming around to see what's going on. It might just be a fly, but I do need to add some soil to both buckets. So I'm gonna go ahead and do so. It is good to have like a a nice soil holder, as you can see here. Something that I have going on. So I'm gonna just take a little scoop, add it to where it needs to be, make sure all my plants have the support that it needs. I'm good to go, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. It's where I want it to be. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we have them where we want them to be, well, ideally in the area, excuse me, that we want them to be. They're not exactly where I would have them to be, but let me just walk you through what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is change those, take those plants out. Those are like a dying breed. I do not know how they look anymore. Take those out, put some new plants there. Of course, I'm gonna clean up the flower bed as well, no worries on that. But then what this will do is sit like back some, and it'll be like the new flower plant, which I already picked one out. This in front of it, and then it will mirror over here as well with the same situation. That coming out, plant going in, bucket going in between the new plant and the crotons. Okay, I'm hoping that the crotons bounce back to be where I want them to be, but the plant is the here bucket planter scenario will be in between the new plant and the croton. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a completed project. I'm so excited about the color that these here planters will bring to my garden. A new look to the garden that I haven't had before. It was something that I would like try to grow with seeds by way of like starts with a Z, Zinnias. Zinnias, yeah, they did grow, but hey, I'm not in the backyard anymore, so you really won't be able to see them on this here video and things like that going forward. But I do have some now color that I'll probably change out and switch out, which is the idea behind the containers as well. Knowing that I will have to change them out, some of the annuals, I thought it to myself that it would be best to not put them in the ground, but doing it in a container will allow for ease of transporting, switching, and things like that. Okay, so that is the idea why I did it like that as well, and it looks cool. I can move it around if necessary, but if not, I can leave it there, have fun, enjoy it, and when it all comes together, you're gonna be like, wow, 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 man, I love the process. So there it is. You can do it too, my friends. We now know those pots, I'm sorry, are only $13. So hey, go for it. They're great for outdoors, all that good stuff. Plant away, each plant was $1, so I did it and I had fun doing it. So thank you all. I love you all. See you on the next video. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Love you, and I appreciate you in advance, okay? Because we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, okay? I thank you for your help getting us there. See you. Peace.